What's up, everyone? Zach from Finance Bro here, and today we have a pretty chill week in the stock market. However, even though it's more of a chiller week, these are some of the weeks that we can actually capitalize huge on getting some really big gainers, maybe in the 100 to 500% range, especially in our stock options Discord that I'm about to tell you about. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about how we should attack the stock market this week, and then how we're going to be able to help you do that as well. So let's get into it. So here you can see this is actually my business partner Kyle. We run that Discord I was talking about, stock options Discord. It's called Bro Club Trading. We both also make YouTube videos on this channel. We're going to be making a ton of videos coming up here. We're going to be doing a daily video just on trading stock options, helping you guys out, telling you guys how you should attack the stock market like I am in this video, and just overall strategy. And then we also give out plays in our stock option Discord. So if you guys want to join that, you can go ahead and just click on the join our Discord here button. This should work on both mobile and the computer, but if you're having trouble on one, you can do it on the other. What's going to happen is it's going to prompt you to accept this invite. Herb is Kyle, by the way, so you're not joining a random Discord. Should have around 16,000 members, about 643 people online. It's a bustling community. You guys will be welcomed with open arms. But if you want the stock option alerts and the buy and sell alerts, then you could go ahead and join from that Discord as well. We have a join us option here, which will have just a link ready to go. You can click that link that I'm about to show you right now, but also you can just go ahead and click this link in our bio, and then it'll give you two options here, either a yearly or a monthly membership. Doesn't matter which one. I definitely suggest starting out monthly. If you feel you're doing very well, then you can go ahead and save some money with the yearly subscription. But either way, you can go ahead and join our Discord for free, so I recommend you do that. But anyways, let's get right into what we're talking about. So first off, I kind of like to open up these stock videos, stock market videos with what's happening with earnings. So not a lot happening with earnings this week in terms of anything that I trade. So CrowdStrike is an interesting one. Something that you can look at with their sympathy plays, people in their sector. Lululemon, something that does come to my mind. ChargePoint is an interesting EV play. Nothing really runs in sympathy with ChargePoint that I would be trading. Kind of the big one is NEO. So NEO, anything in the EV sector, is going to be a little bit higher implied volatility this week. Just with NEO's earnings coming out, it can affect the sector, especially on Thursday. So make sure if you want to trade NEO, you're not trading through Thursday. We don't trade through earnings calls. However, if you want to play NEO, you can play it in the early Monday, aka today or tomorrow, and just make sure you sell by Wednesday, so you don't get implied volatility dumped and just lose all your money. Even if you're right sometimes, with say you have a call out for NEO, even if you're right on which way it went, sometimes the implied volatility can go down so much that you just lose on the trade anyway. So that's not something we like to mess around with here. But other than that, DocuSign's an interesting one, not something I really trade too often myself. But really the EV sector, take a look out for that with ChargePoint after close and NEO. You can kind of trade it on Monday and Tuesday, kind of take a chill pill and maybe get back into some things Friday after the dust is settled. But in terms of other things, really not a lot happening in the market this week. Auto sales could affect Tesla a bit, not really. Job openings, nothing really does come of that usually. Initial jobless claims is something that doesn't really vary too much, so the market pretty much has it baked in. An unemployment report, it can have an effect maybe on Friday, but let's just take a look at it. If things seem to be going a certain way, it's at 3 p.m., so it's really not going to affect too much of our trading. So nothing really affecting our trading. This is going to be a very technical week of trading. So since it's technical, let's get into how we trade technically. So first thing I like to do, I'm going to be bringing up FinViz a lot in these videos that we're doing here. FinViz is something I like to check every morning just because it has a heat map. You can kind of see how the market is doing, which sector is doing well, and then you can go ahead and check the Dow, NASDAQ, S&P, and Russell 2000. You can see if you see a trend like there was a really big kind of push down on the NASDAQ and S&P side, and then there was a pretty big reversal at about 12 p.m. EST on Friday, and that has continued into the rest of the day. So we'll talk about that in a second, but just make sure when you come in to the market, come check FinViz, and they also have major news. So if you want to be finding a stock to trade, maybe pick one off this and then just start researching the sector that stock is from. Possibly take either a trade on one of those stocks or something that's in sympathy with one of those stocks that's having big news at the time. Now, where are we at? So obviously, massive jump. SPY had broken a support here up at the 524. There was really no telling where we would stop. Kind of, in new territory, but we have completely reversed this kind of trend we've been in. Now, there's a lot of things that you can go ahead and take a look at. There's just a ton of volatility. Now, is this going to continue? From a technical perspective, we have broken all of our EMA lines. The RSI is flipped from being down in the dumps. We actually have a stock pattern here that's bullish. I don't like to take patterns off of the RSI, but definitely looks like the RSI is trending up for good. Now, it just matters where we open. I think we'll probably open somewhere in the 527 range, and if we can hold that until about 12 p.m. EST, possibly we're going to have a bullish week. Now, if we break the 527 by 9 a.m. EST tomorrow morning, which is probably past by the time this video is out, then I would believe personally myself that we might continue our bearish trend. So that's what we have to be on the lookout for tomorrow. Are we going to go back into these EMA lines? Are we going to break all the way back below and just continue this bearish trend? This wasn't just a one-off, lots of volatility at the end of the day. Or are we going to hold above this 527 level and then start to make a pretty good bullish trend throughout the rest of the week? That's kind of what we're looking at here. The RSI is already at 64, but that's not too bad for being at $527 when we're at literally $518 to end the day. So, in the middle of the day. So that's basically what we're going to be on the lookout for this week. It's going to be a very technical trading week, and I definitely suggest getting into our Discord. And like I said, all you have to do that is go ahead and click this button here. And then if you want the alerts to be able to trade live with us, then go ahead and just get signed up with the upgrade chat. Just connect your upgrade chat to your Discord, and you'll go ahead and be able to see all of those trading channels become available to you immediately. So that's where we're at. Thank you guys all so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. I appreciate you guys a lot. If you have questions, go ahead and DM me on Discord or on Instagram at itsfinancebro, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Peace.